Hello, welcome back to Tunic. I have had an epiphany. So, I realized that the normal ways to the East Forest are blocked off, in the overworld, but I totally forgot that I can teleport there directly using the platforms, and I think the reason I forgot about it was because, um, it's hidden behind this teleport gap, you know, this huge gap. This is supposed to be kind of a secret one, I guess. But I realized this when I was like I was like I was like trying to figure out the puzzle, and I decided to go buy some fire bombs, right? So I got 3 fire bombs. And so I used the teleporter that was there in the forest to get to somewhere that had a shop. And that's when I realized, wait a minute, there's a teleporter that can take me to the forest. So I guess we're gonna try and figure out this puzzle at nighttime. I don't know if I'll find anything else here though, so maybe I will. That might be okay. Fun. Let's do it. Let's figure out what's going on here. No enemies, because of course there isn't. Of course there aren't any enemies. Why would there be any enemies? That would be silly. It's kind of spooky. Hello. Holy Cross. Oh, are you doing the movements? I'll just copy that while I'm... okay, now you're idle. Up, because the Holy Cross is the D-pad, which means the arrows. Up, down, left, right. Are you serious? Down, left, up, right. Up, down, left, right, down, left, up, right. Oh my gosh. Finally. Finally. I figured it out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are the MVP of the series. You're the best. And now I want to explore the rest of this place. What's in these? Oh, jeez. A whole lot of miasma is in these. A little bit concerning. Can I come down? Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like anything special. Is there anything different at nighttime? At all? Or is it just the ghost that appears? Hey, at least the spiders don't jump me this time, that's nice. There's an enemy there. It's unusual. You usually don't see enemies because they like to not exist when it's nighttime for some reason. They're probably asleep, hibernating, or something. Okay. Enough goofing around then. Enough lollygagging. There'll be enough of that. I'm going back to bed, I guess. I'm going back to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm going back to the fairy shrine place behind the waterfall. yeah, feels good. Let me just look at this. Let's look at the let's look at the let's look at the completed checklist really quick. Look at that. Wonderful. Now the pen person put right there 100%. So I'm assuming that by getting every fairy I will accomplish something. Maybe I'll get the cover page of the manual, which I'm still missing, I think. How do I get there again? Behind this waterfall, and then I go behind the other waterfall. Yes. Okay. Is this the place? This is the place, right? Yes. This is the place. Ooh, look at this. Hey, I got a flower. Secret treasure number 7. Souls returned to 20. Heck yeah. Okay, so I got a collectible. Is that all? That's it. Do I need to get every single secret treasure? Is that what I have to do now? Because that's kind of insane, if that's the case. I don't like the idea of having to hunt down every treasure. Huh. That heart fell in the water. It's too bad. Now I don't have a plan. I thought for sure that was going to open new doors for me, but I guess not. Hold on. What now? I guess I could try to figure out the door in the mountains. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to the mountains and I'll try to solve the door. And I don't know the quickest way to the mountains, but this is a pretty quick way. Probably. Excuse me. You missed, haha. Okay, yeah. This was the fastest way to the mountains. I'm just really good at my job. Okay. The door. This door. This is probably a really important door. This probably hides secrets, incredible secrets that are really important. The door in the mountains. Okay. What do I see? Door. Snow. I can't see behind the door very well, but there's a staircase that goes up. On this page, we have numbers. And we have some script that I still can't read because this language is too hard. I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of code because, like some sort of an arrow code, because we've got the dot on the bottom and it goes up, and that looks like one of these lines. That's the way they start. You know, is it has a dot at the starting point, and then it goes. And then it goes to, okay, so it goes here into the number 12. And I theorized before that maybe the numbers correspond to pages in the book. So page 12 is this one. Is there something I'm supposed to see here? good square. Am I supposed to make a square shape? Up square? I don't think it's working. Okay, then... Hmm. 12. 12. I'm looking at the details. I'm thinking there might be something hidden on this page. This square is really weird. I don't know why that's there. Actually, I have no idea why that's there. Why would they put that there? Why would they put that there? Right down. Right. I noticed something also on the map on this page. For the ruined atoll, there's this cloud that's shaped weird. And it looks like it's making a shape that's like a line. That would be part of a code. But I tried putting it in earlier and it didn't do anything. And then I went to the atoll off camera and I put it in and it didn't do anything. So maybe I'm missing something to make it work. But this is page 33. And then I come over here. 33 is one of the squares. So it would make sense if that was supposed to be the hidden segment to the code on page 33. You know? And then that would also explain this weird golden line on page 52. Right? Because 52 is also... Wait a minute. Page 52 is also on here. Wait a minute, hold on. We have the code, which is the actual golden path, right? The golden path, which is what, this over here? This. Maybe this little shape. That might be it. But this is a 5x5 square, and I don't really know where to draw the line here, you know? On the other hand, we have the path that I found in the other save file, right? There's the golden line. That was pretty obviously a path. Maybe I'm supposed to overlay one of these golden lines over this square, and that'll show me what numbers I need to use. I mean, that might be 12, 16, 34, 46, 15, 22, 55, 31, 33, 42, 52, 6, 2. That might be it. But even if that is the case, I still do not know what to do with the information on page 12, because aside from this square, I don't see anything weird about this page. Maybe get like a blacklight item, and that'll let me read the entire manual again, because I love to read. You know how much I love to read. See, we've got this code. It's on a grid of squares, too. It's not quite the same, but that might mean this is valid. This might be a valid theory. Which one of these did I never figure out? Wait, hold on. Do these numbers have something to do with it? I don't see a 12. It's not very promising. What's this? The door in the mountains. Does this... These codes? Does this have something to... Hold on. Excuse me, I sneezed. This was the invisible path, wasn't it? I think it was. 12. Well, if 12 doesn't have anything, then other than that square, maybe I can just move on to the next square in line, which would be, it would just continue through 12 and get to 9, so I could look at page 9 maybe. Maybe that'll have something for me to look at. Page 9. This is the page that gave me the hint about the weird save file. But there's nothing on this page. Maybe I'll go back to that file. Go to file 3. Okay, I'm in file 3. Up. I do wonder why there are only these specific pages in this book. There's also this here too, that looks like a part of a code. Oh, look at, there's some yellow line there, but none right there. It's suspicious. Okay, well anyway, we've got we've got this line that comes across, then up, and that comes over here, and it goes up again, and now I'm right back where I started. And that still does nothing. still nothing to see there. So, wait, if I click continue, it's going to bring me back there. So I need to go load my save file 1, and then that will allow me to be back where I was at the mountain. And I'm going to be slow because I used all of my stamina while teleporting. Okay. What if I just use... No. What if I do... No, okay, I tried the path from the I tried the code from file 3 and that didn't do anything, and then I tried the path from the book, the page with the book, and that didn't do anything either. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. This has got to be what it is, right? This has to be... Can I just pray at the door? Please, door, open. Please, door. Pretty please. Please open for me. Okay, fine. This doesn't make any sense. What does 12 mean? Does it not mean page 12? Does it not mean page 12? Because that's what it makes the most sense. That's what makes the most sense to me, is that it means page 12. Is this square supposed to be a hint and I'm just not understanding it? Because this is a pretty vague hint if this is the case. Am I supposed to come to the mountain at night? Is that what it is? Am I... Door in the mountains. What is this showing me? What is all this trying to show me? 22 to 22. As in page 22? As in this? So that is correct, because that looks exactly like the square on one of these. You have page 22, you know, it has the embroidery in the corners. And I come over here. I look at this, yeah, that looks like the square and that looks like the corner. Look, it's literally the same exact triangle shape. Are these just hints as to where to find all of the... Door in the mountains? Where to find all of the secret statues? Here's grave. The Holy Cross. Trophies. Bed. Right there, this is my house, yes. This door with the Holy Cross goes there. That's where I found one of these, right? Trophy goes there. How do I open the door in the mountains? Does this grid actually have nothing to do with the door in the mountains? The door in the mountains. I see some gold on here. Maybe that's supposed to be a hint? Little gold flecks. Go left up. These don't connect to each other though. I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to my house, I mean. Not to bed necessarily. But just like to see if I can hold on. Okay. These arches, I was gonna say these arches, some of them are missing an eye. You know, this one only has one. But this one has both. And this one only has one, but there's probably nothing to that because a lot of those arches are just crumbling anyways. Probably nothing. Pardon me. Excuse me. I can come this direction. Very nice. Okay. Going to my house, I'm going to my trophy room. The room with the trophies in it. Excuse me, fellows. Here we go. I cannot teleport into the window. I was just checking. Okay, now I can come up this way. Here I am. This is the room. This is with the... Okay, this is the big empty area. What did I find here? What did I find here? Was it just a trophy? Was that what I found? I don't know. Or was it a page? It might have been a page. What's that up there? Oh, that's just a piece of the wall. Okay. Look at this. Oh. Okay, I've got a bunch of these now. What's with the thing in the middle of the room? Whoa. Okay. Hello? What is this? What am I... What? What? What is this? Oh, the effects are hurting my head. It's so blurry. I don't like it. Am I supposed to do something here? This kind of looks like... Does it have something to do with this ring of numbers? Because look, see that carving down there? Looks like the terrifying monster that whatever this thing is, you know? I'm surrounded by them. But the one... There's one that extends up. Maybe it's supposed to be a pathway? This one... Okay. I don't know what any of these numbers mean, to be honest with you. Unless I'm supposed to... Okay, memo page 52. Is there a 52 on here? There's a 53. There's 53 twice. Wait, why would there be 53 twice? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on? And page 53 doesn't even have anything on it. What? It's a pretty straightforward memo page. I thought I solved page 53. Let me whoa. Whoa, what? I'm pressing the arrow keys. What am I looking at? Wait a minute. Have the characters been three-dimensional this entire time? And that's why it's impossible to read them, is because I am always looking at them from the wrong angle. What? What is this? What? What? It just changes constantly. It looks like it's changing randomly. Maybe it's not, maybe it's cycling. Hold on. Let me back in. Okay. How do I tell which one is the bottom one? Is it like this? Oh wait, there isn't a bottom one. There isn't a bottom one. There's supposed to be two on the bottom. So when I enter, these two would be the two on the bottom. So if I push these buttons 53 times, maybe something will happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so now that's a letter, I guess? I am lost. I am lost. I am scared and confused. This is like way more than I was bargaining for. I was expecting the game to be almost over, and now it feels like I have a lot more work to do, and I don't know how to feel about it because I already struggled on the one puzzle for like a whole hour, and the solution wasn't even that hard. It was just I just had to realize what I was doing, and I could go there at nighttime. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I'm gonna leave the episode here. Man, I'm confused still. At least I found all the fairies, but now I'm not really sure where to go from here. So See you next time when I hopefully figure that out. Goodbye.